season, but this is a major test for a couple of squads who've gotten out of the gate undefeated. It's the Hawaii Rainbow Warriors and the Jacksonville State Gamecocks. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Holly Rowe is down on the sideline.
Guys, the Rainbow Warriors head coach told me before the game he has been warning his team all week about this game. Both teams undefeated to start this season, and he believes the difference will be who can execute the best. He believes that his team and his quarterback have the confidence and composure to compete well in this environment. I'll keep you posted on how well they're communicating down here on the field. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. This ought to be a tremendous matchup. The Gamecocks ready to put toe to leather, and here we go. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Inside, it's Rice. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage, and this crowd giving this defense some juice.
What a great play by the linebacker. You talk about filling a hole. Defensive line does their jobs. He comes in the hole and says, sit out, sir.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Throws to the wideout. Got him downfield. And he gets the first down, but man, did he get the hit stick laid on his noggin. And the Rainbow Warriors come to the line after the big connection and going back to work. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Makes the grab. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34.
And when you run these drag routes, it's super important that your quarterback can really use his eyes. Don't lock in where everybody's going to start looking at you and seeing what's coming. Does a good job, drops back, sees it, and the most important part, puts the ball out in front so he can catch it, get upfield, and make some extra yards after the catch.
The defense wins that one, and the offensive line was challenged by their coaching staff coming into this game to try and get push up front, establish the line of scrimmage. They're going to have to do a better job running than that if they're going to win this one.
Noses ahead to the 30-yard line, a pickup of 1.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Finds a tight end. And he got enough for the first down, but somebody put the hit stick upside his head. The Rainbow Warriors will snap it on 1st and 10. Fresh setter downs going to the air. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
A good job by this defense. Great job in the secondary. Eyes on the quarterback. They took away the first option, made him go to option 2, made him go through his progression, and then they got time to get home and get a hit on the quarterback.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
Well, on the opening drive of the game, establishing a rhythm and a cadence offensively is really, really important. They've done some good things on this first drive to put them in this situation. Obviously, you just threw an incompletion on 2nd down. Likely going to throw it again here right now. Quarterback has just got to settle in. Timing is important. Get rid of the ball on time. Trust your read and execute this passing play if you're throwing it.
Looking to the end zone. Pass is broken up, incomplete as they were trying to strike for 6.
On that 3rd down, they took a shot in the end zone, just couldn't connect. QB and receiver not on the...
And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
He'll bring it out. It's Savage. Stopped at the 29, but found a little running room after coming out of the end zone. takes the handoff. It's McClure. Got enough for the first down. At the 45 on his way. He's loose down the left side. Touchdown, Gamecock. Rolling into the end zone, and this crowd was eating it up. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 7-3. What a way to send a message. Huge play in the running game. One snap, and you've got a touchdown on the board. Out of the end zone. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Rainbow Warriors offense comes out ready to go on the attack. A little bit of feeling each other out. They're down 7-3 as they open this drive. Nice play by the defense to jar that one loose.
They just have not been able to get this guy going. They've thrown it to him over and over again here in the first quarter, and QB and him just not able to link up. The defense knew that was where this guy was going to be looking, but these two, they've got to find a way to get on the same page.
They don't need a bunch on second down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Under heat, and he gets rid of it.
Well, he didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell.
Now backed up in their own end. It's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Going to throw it over the top of the D. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. And the Rainbow Warriors will send out the punt unit. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Looking for room. Slips through the line. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. The Gamecocks offense heads out to see what they can put together here. Off to a good start here and back to work now with a 7-3 lead. Unloads it left. He's got it. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down. And the Gamecocks have pushed it inside the 20. Selling the run, but he wants to throw it. Moves to his right. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
And that's not a good sign for this offense. You gave up 4 sacks a week ago. Now you're already getting your quarterback hit. They've got to protect their dude. They got to give him more time so he can make plays down the field. Protection is the biggest issue for this offense.
Rush is on. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He's brought down. A short return, but the defense comes out on top with a pick. They'll get this drive started from their own 26. From the gun, it's Rice. Get him on the ground after a 4-yard run out to the 31.
And defensively, one of the most important things is stopping the run, being physical up front. That was too easy for this offense. You can't give up 5 and 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, that is a recipe for disaster. They got to be more physical, get off the ball, get downhill faster.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early and often. There are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and they think, you know, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game, and let's just get him into a rhythm.
They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. The Rainbow Warriors will have it 1st and 10. Rashad Downs going up top. Still looking to his right. And he'll just get rid of that one.
A nice job by the quarterback there. You're outside the pocket. Nobody's open, so you throw the ball away knowing that you still have more chances to get this first down.
Second and long here. Quick give. It's Rice. Makes the tackle at the 23-yard line. Give him 10 yards and enough for the first down. And the Rainbow Warriors pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Might as well give it to him again. There he goes. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Rainbow Warriors.
Well, on that run, he shows you why he's so dynamic. He's got all the tools in the toolbox to hit the home run, David, and they're going to stay patient with him. They know they're not going to score a touchdown every single time they give it to him, but he is that guy that can break the game wide open for this offense. Expect more from him.
Yeah, and then once you start giving it to him, you create that balance on offense. Then you can play action and suck those linebackers up. So it's only going to help this offense make it more two-dimensional as opposed to one. Get the running game going, and then it opens up the pass.
On the return, it's Savage. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Jacksonville State's offense comes out ready to start this drive. They'll open this drive, hoping to move it down the field. A touchdown would give them the lead. Enough to move the chains. Still on his feet at the 45. Still on his feet. All kinds of room to the right. Touchdown, Gamecock. He found some open space and turned on the Jets. They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they're up 14-10. If only it were always this easy for the offensive coordinators. One play, big chunk yardage, put points on the board just like that. And he's going to bring it out. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. They'll go back to work on offense. Wants to throw one first. Picked off. What a play to set him up. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business. Jacksonville State has it back, and the Gamecocks will go to work. After that last explosive running play, David, why not just try it again, right?
I mean, why not? Such a big, long, explosive run. You think, Jesse, maybe give it to him again? Or do you say, hey, keep that thing out there?
I think you keep it on the ground, David. Honestly, I was watching the offensive line. They were fired up after that long touchdown run. You know they just want to go back out there again and get some push.
The Gamecocks are threatening on 1st and goal. Tells to run, wants to pass. He wants it all. Touchdown, Jacksonville State. Got it right in the heart of the end zone. Lining up to add another. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. They didn't have a whole lot of real estate in front of them when they took over possession, but they wasted no time. Couple of plays into the end zone. It bounds through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. The Hawaii offense returns to the field. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
After a big gainer on that first play, now they can really go for it on 1st and 10. Tackled almost immediately. Not a whole lot on that one.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's 1st down, the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up, get some movement at the point of attack, and find a little crease for your running back.
Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. He finds a dead spot in the middle. Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get it to the 33-yard line. The Rainbow Warriors have it with a 1st and 10. Fresh center downs going to the air. Fires to the right. He caught it. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the 1st down.
Well, this offense is showing you it doesn't take a lot of time for them to generate explosive plays through the air. Big completion on the previous play. They take another shot and hit it, and they have completely flipped the field.
Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at 2nd and goal.
That back had nowhere to go. Defensive line ate up the blocks. How about the linebackers swarming in, coming in and making a great play on the ball carrier?
Keeps it on the option. Hit and drop behind the line. He'll lose a yard.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense...
Touchdown, Hawaii! And they take it in for 6 more points. They'll try to tack 1 more on their score. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. That is an efficient drive. 7 plays, 75 yards. And they finish it up with a 3-yard scoring toss. That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Cuts it upfield. It's McClure. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Sets his feet. It's McIntosh. Lets it fly. Pass is knocked away, incomplete. And how good is it to have a linebacker who can cover that much ground? Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll be 4th down.
Man, that is such great 3rd down defense. Seeing the football, breaking on the football, knowing where he's at, because he's probably going to get that 1st down, but nice timing. Sometimes guys get there just a little bit early, get the pass interference, but that was right on time to make the hit and dislodge that football.
Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the Oak. They take over late and have enough time to put together a drive. Drops back on 1st down. Grabbed behind the line. It's Rice. Across the 25. He's got room. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Hawaii! What a game he's had. 3rd touchdown of this one and 5 on the season.
Man, I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. And I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. On the ground, it's McClure. Oh, he's got some space. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain.
I'll tell you what, a few more runs like that, and defensively you start thinking more guys in the box, more big guys. I better stop this guy because he's unbelievable. Just a great job breaking off the big run, and the OC is going to give him the ball some more.
Shoots it to the left. It's dropped after taking the hit.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
They knock him down right there.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
3rd and long coming up. Now they'll run it to the right here. Pass to 6. They got him free for a big gainer down to the 43.
And I like the bounce back for this offense. You go 3 and out, they don't get frustrated. They don't get down. Nice job going back to the drawing board, creating some good plays. Now here in a rhythm, moving the football.
And the Gamecocks getting set on 1st and 10. Straight ahead, it's McClure. Maybe a crease. Inside the 10. He's finally brought down, but he takes it all the way to the 6. Now the chance to pay off that big play from just outside the 5. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater.
And down here near the goal line, you've got to be physical. And this guy's proven it today, Palmer. They've given it to him. He's put it in the end zone twice already. I'm going to keep featuring that.
So you know the defense is going to be keying him too, right? Because he's hurting them a little bit in this game already. They're going to be finding a way to try to get some penetration, anticipating this guy to touch it again.
This is the most important part of the field. What you did to get down here means nothing. Nice job by this defense, staying confident, staying aggressive, and forcing a 3rd down and goal.
They want to dance their way in on 3rd and goal. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced them into 4th down. They get the timeout called here, and probably just enough time for one more snap to put up points before the half. And the kicker delivers the 3 ball to finish off the drive. And we are dead even here in the 2nd. He'll bring it back from inside the 15. They make the stop on the return, and that is priority 1. You don't want some big return to give up a cheap touchdown on the final play of the half. And they head to the locker room 2 quarters in the book. 10 time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country.
Guys, hard to believe we're a full month into the season. A lot of action in college football here in Week 4. And we begin with a look at Miami University taking on the number 1 team, the San Diego State Aztecs. And it's the home squad in one of those old-school fight-in-a-phone-booth games. Neither team has been able to break out offensively, but it feels like the one that does will come away today with a signature win. Here now,
he's loose. And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38. Get a big play like that last one, you flip the field, you change the momentum. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 38. Finds a crease, it's McClure. Tackled at the 31, they'll give him 6 on the play.
And winning 1st downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on 1st down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
To the air, it's McIntosh. Out wide right, it's Dixon. Smashes through the tackle. Touchdown, Jacksonville State. And that one will put them up here in the 2nd half. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they top it off with a 31-yard toss for 6. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Hawaii will get things going as their offense makes its way onto the field. Now they'll try to answer that opening scoring drive here in the second half. Keeping his eyes downfield. Just a short pass to the tight end.
It just took the quarterback a little too long to find his tight end that time. He's out there by the sideline, wide open. If the quarterback can just get it to him a hair sooner, he's going to have a chance to advance that thing forward. They're going to get more yards. So the quarterback just has to be able to make his decision a little bit quicker moving forward.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. They want to throw it. Throws it deep. Intercepted, and that is the last thing they needed. Just a short return, but that would have been icing on the cake. They've got it first down at the 42.
There were a lot of people really excited about what this guy could do. Some were saying he could be an All-American, and he's proving them right. That's already his second interception early in this college football season. Offenses are going to figure it out. They're going to stop throwing this guy's way. You just get in trouble when you try.
Hits the hole. It's McClure. Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on first down.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Finds his man. It's Dixon. They're ripping off chunks of yardage. They get it to the 33.
Man, they've been scoring a lot of points. When you've got the skill and you've got the speed outside at wide receiver, that's why. And here we are in the second half, and nothing's changing. If they can't cover us, we're going to keep taking shots, and that's what you got to do. This quarterback right now, he's in a beautiful rhythm. He's seeing the field. The game looks slow to him right now, and he's executing at an incredibly high level. And these receivers outside, man, they are winning each and every time.
And he's left with no option but to throw it away.
Know the situation, know the game of football, right? When I start to get outside the pocket, I don't see anything there. I can throw the ball away. I don't have to take a sack, get a lost yardage play. I can just throw the ball out of bounds as long as it passes the line of scrimmage. We go on to the next down. No harm, no foul.
Motion from the wideout. Got an alley. Trying to pound their way forward. He picks up a couple to the 31. Third and long right here. To the air, it's McIntosh. Looking down the middle. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. He stopped not much on the return, but a whole lot in getting the football. First play of the drive, he'll look to throw. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. It's complete to the right. This is the kind of run that falls in the category of sanctioned violence as he's up to the 31. And the Rainbow Warriors can really attack on this second and short. Running inside, it's Rice. And they swarm him under. Faced with a third and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. Looking to throw for it. Fires to the middle. Oh, it's picked off. What a bad time for a mistake like that. Guys, we'll see what Jacksonville State can get going on home. Their defense came up with a big stop now to see if they can turn it into points. Left side is Bell. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play.
That's a great example of the defense there tackling the catch. As soon as the big fella caught the ball, down he went, not picking up the first.
After the 4-yard completion on first down, now it's 2nd and 6. He stopped, but he's got enough to move the chain.
love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. Looking downfield, it's McIntosh. He's got an open man. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the 1st down. The Gamecocks come to the line with a new set of downs. They're looking to pass from the red zone. Finds his target. They kept him out of the end zone, but not before he gets it to the 1-yard line, and it'll be 1st and goal.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window.
And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Gamecocks!
It's just so nice to have a signal caller who can make plays through the air and make plays with his feet like this. Runs in for the touchdown. The defense knows I have to account for him every play. That's my quarterback.
He'll return it. Gets it across the 20 to the 21, and not quite what he would have picked up just taking the touchback. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Fresh set of downs going up top. Zings it complete to the right. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered. Pick up the 1st. We've come to the break, and Jacksonville State has the lead. This has been utter domination through 3 quarters, and the stats will back that up. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. They had a chance to mull things over, and let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. Tight end finds a soft spot. He makes the tackle at the 33 after a pickup of 5. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. Firing to the right, complete. Makes the grab, and down immediately. He picks up a few.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback. Rally to the football. Gang tackle. You're going to win this game.
Short pickup of 4 on 1st down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. Hits inside. It's Rice. He'll be brought down quickly after a very short gain. Lining up, trying to convert this 3rd and short from the 40. Trying to squeak through the pile. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a 1st down.
Well, it's 4th and short, and you're sort of in no man's land at this point near midfield. I think if you're on offense here, you're going to have to go for it. You're going to have to...
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. Got to make the play on 4th. Throws to the tight end. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a 1st down. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive.
Well, you got to give this quarterback a ton of credit because he showed tremendous confidence on that throw. That wasn't just trying to throw to the sticks. That was being aggressive and throwing it down the field. Not a high percentage throw, but he had confidence in his guy to win one-on-one, and they keep the drive alive.
They'll take the penalty and move them back. With that penalty, the offense is backed up on 2nd down. Looking to throw, and they need a bunch. Can't make the catch, and it'll be 3rd down. He had that thing and just lost his concentration.
Well, the receiver did everything right. He ran a good route. He got his head around. He just didn't finish the play. Just look it in.
7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Oh, the offense lucky to fall on that loose football.
Woo. Deep breath, right? Man, you fumble that thing, you cough it up, you're like, oh, I really appreciate you, brother. I can't tell you how much I thank you because the coaches would have been all over me, but big-time break for the offense.
Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on fourth down. Snapped it, and he has to have it. Unloads to the wideout. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. The decision to go for it does not pan out.
And now my mindset has to completely change. Listen, we needed points. That's over. Like, plenty of time left, over 3 minutes on the clock. I got to get me a stop, and I got to get that football back so my offense can score some points.
The Gamecocks offense heads out to see what they can put together here. After that big stop by the defense, now they can salt this thing away. And he's brought down after a short gain. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. The play fake. Fires left. With the catch, it's Dixon. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. And the Gamecocks come to the line on the heels of that big pass play. Sells to run, looking to pass. Fires to the wideout. He caught it. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down.
You know what's interesting? At this point of the game, with the lead in the fourth quarter, the defense is expecting them to run the ball, and because they're putting so many guys close to the line of scrimmage, they're taking advantage, throwing it 2 straight completions now back-to-back.
The Gamecocks trying to get a touchdown on first and goal. To the air, it's McIntosh. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. Got stopped on first down. They'll try it again from the 2. Trying to barge their way in. And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Gamecocks. With that, the lead nice and comfortable, and they're cruising toward a 4-0 start.
And with that TD, this team looking to go 4-0. Just how you want to start a season, man. They've done an unbelievable job answering all the questions, starting off the year just how you want to. Now, keep it going. Keep that momentum. Don't relax. What a start to the season.
Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Rice. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line.
And that was a pretty good run there for the offense. And listen, I know this game's over, but that's what this offense needs a little bit more. They need a little more balance, a little more easy second down situations with some positive runs on first down. They just need something to get them going, some kind of spark. The ground game might be it in the future.
Just gashing this defense, a big gainer to the 40-yard line. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. Going for it all. And that one's incomplete. We're taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film room that people aren't going to like, but hopefully you can learn from it and do better next time.
It's a nice adjustment by the defense here. With a big lead in the game, you're putting extra DBs on the field, knowing the offense has to throw to get back in this one in the fourth quarter. So your best cover guys on the field, and they force an incompletion on the last one.
Caught. Could not make his way to the corner.
And this game is obviously out of hand. But I think the fans would argue, too, at this point, like, all right, well,
and guys, hold that thought just a second, because here comes the 4th down play. If they don't get it here, this one is probably over. Taking a shot. And the pass will be incomplete, looking for a little window dressing at the end, but the ball game is over. A strong, methodical, workmanlike effort from this team. No frills, just get the job done and get the win.
I love when you describe my teams like that. Just consistent, methodical, strong. I don't have to do things special every single week. All I'm supposed to do is get the W, and that's what they did.
And this is why practice is so important, guys. You can tell that this team was locked in way back earlier in the week. They watched the film. They got good looks in practice. They knew what to anticipate. They knew what looks they were going to see. And when those looks presented themselves, boy, oh boy, did they ever take advantage.
That's going to do it for us as the season marches on. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.